What's up, Space Pirates? This is your captain, the sinfully sarcastic Dr. Disaster, and it seems we have a small update on this story about whether or not Grand Theft Auto 6 has been tainted by the likes of Sweet Baby Inc.
I have a bad feeling about this.
As I reported the other day, a Reddit user posted an edited picture of the list of studios that Sweet Baby has worked with, showing Rockstar, the maker of GTA, as one of their affiliates. This was a superimposed fake, but it is encouraging to see that Sweet Baby Inc. Detected is working the way it's intended. As I said before, we have a little more information now about Sweet Baby's involvement with GTA 6. People are hunting Sweet Baby down and making sure we damn well know if the company is involved with a project. This is why the gaming industry is so freaked out right now. As we discussed yesterday, many studios' financials are in a precarious situation because the ESG money is drying up. The investors are not seeing a good return on their investment. The industry simply cannot afford for a franchise like GTA, which is supposed to be one of their cash cows, to be tainted by the reputation of Sweet Baby. They don't want us to know the truth about anything Sweet Baby Inc. touches.
That is one big pile of shit.
Alright, me hearties, make sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel, and also, don't forget to follow me over on Twitter. My handle there is Dr. Disaster 1. But let's start this video off with an update on the GTA 6 situation, and then we're going to look briefly at some of the most recent efforts of Sweet Baby Inc. and their game journalist allies to cover up this fiasco and make it all go away. This article comes to us from Fandom Wire after the mess that Sweet Baby Inc. caused for Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League. GTA 6 fans are concerned that Rockstar may utilize the consultation firm.
Really?
Now, I want you to pay special attention to the headline here. They are specifically stating that Sweet Baby caused a mess for Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League, and then using that to tie it to concerns for GTA. And yet, if you read it, 90% of the article is them trying to smooth things over for Sweet Baby Inc. and trying to paint gamers who don't like Sweet Baby as evil. In fact, they repeatedly describe us as a small part of the gaming community. In fact, look right here. They say, in this case, a very tiny group of gamers blames the failure of Suicide Squad on the involvement of Sweet Baby. Here's another example. The article says, there is a small percentage of gamers that relate woke to something negative.
Liar!
Now, I have a question for the jackasses over at Fandom Wire. If the percentage of gamers out there who hate Sweet Baby is so tiny, so small, then why, oh why, did you title your headline like this? It is completely negative for Sweet Baby. Let's read it again. After the mess that Sweet Baby Inc. caused for Suicide Squad, GTA 6 fans are concerned that Rockstar may utilize Sweet Baby. Now, I'm sure that most of you out there know that an article's headline is possibly the most important part of the article. It is supposed to summarize it in a way that will catch people's attention and draw them in. After all, they want people to click on their article. To that end, writers will use titles that are sympathetic with the predominant views of their audience. That means they know that most people view Sweet Baby Inc. as the cause of Suicide Squad's downfall. What we have here is the old bait and switch. They want us to click on this thing, and then they try to gaslight us in the article itself. Look at this subheader here. The Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League failure had nothing to do with Sweet Baby Inc. Fandom Wire, you are a garbage site written by bought and paid for hacks. If journalists had the capacity to feel shame, I would suggest they ought to be embarrassed. But at least the article gives us this little tidbit about Sweet Baby's potential involvement with GTA 6, which is a detail I didn't pick up on myself. In the article, they discuss the fake picture that was posted on Reddit the other day, which lists the studios that Sweet Baby has worked with and superimposed Rockstar on there. And then the article says this. This raised the concern of some users that this could ruin GTA 6, but aside from being an edited picture, other users notice that the studio worked with 2K Games, which is part of the same parent company as Rockstar Games.
So you're telling me there's a chance?
If Sweet Baby has done work with 2K, then it's not a leap to think they could be working with Rockstar as well. This is making people more nervous about GTA 6. And I'm not talking about the gamers. I think it's making investors and executives within the gaming community nervous. This is why they are fighting like hell to untarnish Sweet Baby. It's a futile effort because we are like dogs with a bone. We ain't letting go. Sweet Baby is a dead company already. They just don't know it. They're getting so desperate that one of the co-founders of Sweet Baby, David Bedard, put out a post on LinkedIn appealing to the bleeding hearts of his fellow DEI social engineers in the gaming community. He said, "For the past 4 months, my company has been targeted by a far-right harassment campaign / conspiracy theory. This is a tough situation for me, my co-founder Kim Belair, our entire team, and our collaborators, more than the frustrations caused by the harassment and the precautions we're putting in place as a result of that. The toughness comes from the fact that this entire campaign is based on misinformation. Misinformation so wild and left field, or right field, I guess, that it's impossible to even engage with it to combat it. Please note, folks, that misinformation is a woke code word, which doesn't mean what you'd think it would mean. Misinformation by their standards is simply a viewpoint they don't want you to hear. It's inconvenient information. So with that in mind, of course, it is impossible for him to engage with it. If he were to sincerely attempt to engage with the large swath of gamers who are against his company, he would be forced to confront viewpoints that make him uncomfortable by virtue of being different. But that's their defense, that we gamers are just a bunch of silly, misinformed people. The diversity crap that they talk about on their own website, that's just totally our imagination. That clip of co-founder Kim Belair talking about bullying their way into the industry and talking about race incessantly, that was just a fever dream. And the story in Suicide Squad where Batman gets killed unceremoniously by Harley Quinn, actually, Sweet Baby didn't do nothing. We need to stop trusting our lying eyes and ears. That is the message they're going with in outlets like Kotaku. But what they don't understand is it doesn't matter what Sweet Baby does. We know what they are. Woke parasites who've grafted themselves onto the industry. They are a tumor, and we want them gone. The fact that games like GTA 6 are being heavily scrutinized for Sweet Baby's involvement is a very positive, encouraging sign. If they're involved, we will find out. And if it is someone else, a different woke consultation firm, we'll find that out as well. This scrutiny is a positive development. And I don't see why outlets like Fandom Wire are so worried about convincing us that we are wrong in our assessment. After all, we're just a tiny little percentage of the gamers out there. right? But I'll leave it there. What do you think, folks? Do you believe we'll end up finding out that GTA 6 is using Sweet Baby to help write the story, or will there be another one of these consultation firms? Or will GTA 6 just be fine? Let me know what you think in the comment section down below, and we will chat about it there. Thanks for watching, me hearties. If you haven't already, your captain is inviting you to subscribe to the channel and become a part of the crew. Life as a space pirate may not be glamorous, but there's always plenty of booty.